I'm better than a 20-year-old for health. I think a lot of that's due to my new diet that I've adopted because I can just see things getting better and better over time.
Imagine reversing your biological age by simply avoiding 5 common foods. It sounds like science fiction, but Harvard genetics professor Dr. David Sinclair says it's all tied to reality. Known for his work on aging and longevity, Dr. Sinclair says that lifestyle changes and dietary choices can make your body biologically decades younger. Now, let us dive into the fascinating realm of Dr. Sinclair's ways with food. The link between food and aging. We have all heard the old phrase, "You are what you eat." But how often do you stop and think about how much of what you eat affects how you age? According to Sinclair, he discovered 5 foods that are especially detrimental to our body's capacity for regeneration and repair. Let's examine each one. The 5 foods Dr. Sinclair won't eat. Number 1. Sugar.
The big killer is sugar. Glucose, particularly fructose, is also pernicious. And if you give animals lots of glucose, and especially fructose, they will get fatty liver disease, they'll get diabetes. It's really bad.
If the body has a high concentration of sugar, then it undergoes a process called glycation. During this process of glycation, sugar molecules become attached to proteins. Hence, caramelization in the body occurs, which increases the process of aging and damages tissues with an increased possibility of chronic diseases like diabetes or heart disease. Gluconeogenesis, which builds health and metabolic performance, enables the body to make glucose without having to consume sugar from dietary sources. Sugar intake must be avoided or reduced, as it leads to blood sugar spikes and results in inflammation and oxidative stress. Number 2. Bread. Bread and refined carbohydrates cause the blood sugar level to go haywire, leading to energy crashes, brain fogginess, and insulin resistance over time. According to Dr. Sinclair, bread is one of the biggest offenders that cause rapid glucose spikes and accelerate aging processes. By avoiding bread, you can transition into a state of gluconeogenesis, which keeps your energy levels stable and sharpens cognitive function. For many, swapping out bread for alternatives like whole grains or vegetables can be a game changer for health and longevity. Number 3. Meat. While protein is crucial for health, Dr. Sinclair still refuses to touch meat. It is too fatty and may cause inflammation. He tries to use plant-based proteins, which activate sirtuin longevity-promoting genes. Researchers have found that lower animal protein intake can inhibit an aging-related cell signaling pathway called mTOR that is also inhibited by drugs such as rapamycin. Plant-based proteins from foods such as lentils, beans, and tofu deliver the necessary amino acids for health without the unfavorable effects of meat. Number 4. Dairy. Dr. Sinclair stopped consuming dairy to see how that might impact his life and reported significant benefit. Dairy is high in proteins that are overstimulators of the mTOR pathway, contributing to acceleration of aging. Removing dairy cuts down on protein intake, he believes, also slows the rate of cellular aging. However, most people found conditions appeared to ease with the mere avoidance of dairy consumption, such as inflammation-related and digestive problems. Number 5. Alcohol. This is a substance that affects almost every system in the body. Though moderate drinking has been called safe, Dr. Sinclair would advise against its consumption altogether. However, if you do decide to drink, he recommends red wine, and particularly ones like Pinot Noir that are extremely high in polyphenols. Plant-derived molecules activate sirtuins, and these may be able to buffer some of the damage alcohol causes. But the best is not drinking at all. Before we move on, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. Intermittent fasting. The food you consume each day directly relates to how you might feel or how your health might turn out in the long run. Restricted food intake reduces the chances of prevailing diseases at old age and extends the years lived in good health. If only one could claim those benefits without being hungry all the time. Don't worry, as there might be a way. In recent years, researchers have focused on a strategy known as intermittent fasting, which includes everything from periodic multi-day fasts to skipping a meal or two on certain days of the week. Dr. David Sinclair includes intermittent fasting in his routine and eats only 2 meals a day. Interviews conducted with Dr. Sinclair indicate that much of the time he spends in a 16 to 18-hour fast. He also consumes close to 1,000 calories per day, which is consistent with preferring plant-based foods as well as low sugar. Dr. Sinclair believes that the short-term fasting helps keep up with autophagy, which benefits the cardiovascular system and therefore would help in cardiovascular health. Longevity foods. Well, one cannot deny that all of us would love to add years to our lives, as long as those are healthy years, which are worth living. The diet of Dr. Sinclair does not consist of subtraction, but rather adding more nutrient-dense and life-enhancing foods. Fruits and veggies. Fruits and vegetables rich in red, purple, and green pigments often contain high reservoirs of polyphenols, constituents that activate the body's natural defenses against aging and disease. Grape is one of the most exceptional longevity-promising choices due to the rich content of resveratrol. Olive oil.
Olive oil with oleic acid, which activates sirtuins as well. The Mediterranean diet is the one that I think is likely to be the easiest to do in the Western world and to have the biggest bang for the buck.
It is a group of compounds found in foods from plants. It is an antioxidant, thus helps the body fight cell damage and inflammation. It is rich in monounsaturated fats, which makes it heart-friendly. It is full of polyphenols and many other compounds, which provide support with regard to brain health. Green tea. Green tea has already been proven to have anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer characteristics. Moreover, catechins present in it can be used for regulating blood sugar and preserving cell healthiness. Leafy greens. Dark green leafy vegetables are among some of the healthiest food items you can eat, packed containing tons of critical vitamins and minerals. They are also high in vitamin K, which is essential for blood clotting and bone metabolism. Folate is a B vitamin, an essential component for synthesizing DNA and RNA, as well as for cell growth and function. Not too calorie-dense, but nutrient-rich, they fit the longevity dieting plan to perfection. Recommended supplements. Although Sinclair doesn't recommend specific supplements specifically, he does mention a few compounds he claims appear to work for longevity. Resveratrol. It is also in red grapes and activates sirtuins, which appear to be generally very healthy for the vascular health, but it has little impact on glucose metabolism. Omega-3 fatty acids. These exist in great quantities within fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts. These keep the heart and also the brain healthy. Good fats also prolong one's life by minimizing inflammation. Spermidine. Spermidine is a natural organic compound that can enhance the process of autophagy and renewal of cells. The two common food sources for spermidine are aged cheese and wheat germ. NMN. NMN can possibly delay the aging process by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, along with age-related cognitive decline. It is also believed that NMN supplements may be great facilitators for people who want to extend their years or increase their feeling of well-being in old age. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is one nutrient which the bones and the immune system need for health. Vitamin D3 can be found either via exposure to sunlight or in fatty fish and some fortified dairy alternatives. Probiotics. A balanced gut microbiome impacts health in general. Probiotic-rich foods such as yogurt alternatives, sauerkraut, and miso will improve digestive function, increase mood, and bolster immune function. Is this diet right for you? Dr. Sinclair acknowledges that everyone's needs are different. Though science-based, modify any diet according to your lifestyle and health situation. A consultation with a healthcare professional may help you determine the best route for longevity. Additional tips for anti-aging. Dr. David Sinclair discusses methods on how to slow down possibly the rate of aging. Along with healthy eating habits, daily exercise, and proper rest, he also has certain regimens. Exercise. Sinclair's goal is to do a weightlifting routine 3 times a week. He also strives to run every day, and then he'll walk if he's not feeling energetic enough for a run. Making yourself move can pose a challenge for people, but it is the most effective way of slowing down the aging process. Meditation. David Sinclair recommends meditation as it has a lot of the positive effects in being able to allow people to live much longer, healthier by providing stress reduction. Cold therapy. David Sinclair believes that cold therapy can result in better circulation, bringing down inflammation, healing, and so it has integrated into his practices. It is a centuries-old treatment where patients apply cold ice, water, or air to a target area. For some people, it may prove a useful tool on a certain level, providing temporary pain relief or helping with recovery after exercise. Lifestyle choices. Dr. Sinclair suggests tracking health data through methods such as blood tests, monitoring glucose levels, and tracking steps and exercise. He believes that understanding what is happening inside your body may help you stay on track with your exercise and diet goals, serving as a strong motivational factor for maintaining health. And there you have it, the 5 foods that Harvard's Dr. David Sinclair avoids in order to stay biologically younger. It's not about avoiding the foods, but embracing the lifestyle towards longevity. Which of these surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to turn on the notifications for more tips on living your longest, healthiest life. Remember, aging is a choice, so why not make the choice to age gracefully and healthfully? If you found this video helpful, do like it and click the subscribe button. And before you leave, do let us know in the comments section what topic we should talk about next.